Tree City, what's happening, man? It's Gat, back at the Rap Shack. Work. Tree City, what's happening, man? It's your boy, man, Gat. New Tree City flow, hit me on that IG. We out here in LA, man. We on Santa Monica and La Brea, some shit. About to slide up in the studio, man. Fuck with DJ Fresh, man. Working on this morning show. Dig it. NorCal, SoCal Connect. We rocking. Let's go.
DJ Fresh, DJ Fresh, DJ Fresh.
I got a golden state of mind, nigga. Bad breaks, no stopping this grind, nigga. Truth when I'm in the booth. Rolls out that concrete, boy, I'm living proof. Yeah, I got a golden state of mind, nigga. Bad breaks, no stopping this grind, nigga. Truth when I'm in the booth. Rolls out that concrete, boy, I'm living proof. Young entrepreneur.
Work, more work, man. That's it. Got a couple projects on the way. New videos on the way. Got a tour on the way. Just networking, man. You know, same shit, different toilet. Nigga with the sack. That shit crazy, bruh. That's produced by my man Fingers. We got a whole, you know, I just went to the lab one time, told Fingers, man, what's up? Let's work. You know, our work is so far in between with each other that, you know, he at the big lab now. He at SMG now, so told him I was gonna slide up on him, fuck with him. Him and Daddy Ron, shouts to Daddy Ron, true story. They had this record. The motherfucker was banging. I just dropped something real quick on it. The motherfuckers loved it. They had Natho do the cover photo. We put a little snippet on IG, and that motherfucker just took off, like all of a sudden. Like I don't know where that shit came from. It wasn't even like we finna hit the streets with this. You know what I mean? We just in there working, and next thing you know, man, motherfuckers are just sharing this shit all over the place. I'm getting text messages and emails and nigga with the sack, that shit go. I'm like, oh, okay, well, we got something. You know what I mean? We got something. So, you know, it's crazy how you do records and, you know, it'd be like, we gonna hit the streets with this one. This gonna be the one. And it don't do what you want it to do. You know what I'm saying? And then you just cut a record, you know. It's dope. It's hot. And the motherfucking streets embrace it and they go crazy with the shit. So it's crazy how that balance, you know, sometimes your favorite shit ain't for the people, but the people's favorite shit is just some unexpected shit. So yeah, so with that said, you know, me and Fingers just decided to do a whole project. You know what I mean? A Nigga with the Sack gonna be the first single. Amadeus Christ shooting the video. Shouts to Amadeus, he shoot my movies. But yeah, we shooting a video, man. We gonna give the people what they want. Yes, sir. Man, I rap, man. I rap, man. You know, producing. That's, you know, when I first started. You know, when I decided to be an artist. You know, you got your computer, you got your reasons, and you know, you got your controller. I didn't know any producers. Wasn't nobody giving me beats, so I just had to learn to make the motherfuckers myself. And, you know, I'm pretty dope. You know, motherfuckers come buy beats just like they come buy verses, but I'm just like, you know, don't hit me for no beats. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers still hit me anyway. You know, I got a lot of dope production out on people's albums, man, that you really wouldn't expect. You know, as of late, I'm on Bear Gang, Cali Bear Gang's new album. Y'all need to get them in here, matter of fact.
We trying.
Yeah. I'll line that up for y'all. Them is day ones. Shout to Rob Roy, King Tut 2, Messiah. But yeah, I'm on they shit. We got a record on there featuring Young Bleed from the old school No Limit days. That motherfucker's a knocker. They really the ones who get all my beats, honestly. You know what I mean? Rob Roy album flooded with my shit. I think I gave Celsius a couple beats before, but yeah, I do a little producing, man. You know, it was just at a point, you know, when you first starting to create music and you don't have any producers, you know, ain't nobody giving me shit. Who am I? Just had to make my own beats. Right. I got mixtapes and street albums just totally produced by me. So, yeah, I do a little bit of production, man. Don't tell nobody though, man. Hit me for the verses, man. Hit me for the bars. Anticipation, man. The streets is waiting on me to drop that thing. We was actually done with it. I ain't gonna lie, you know. Shouts to DJ Fresh. Excuse me. We actually done with it, man. We just shot the photo shoot. But I told myself, because like, you know, I like to limit myself, because if I work on a project, I'll make 40, 50 records and choose. But, you know, I told Fresh, I said, man, I don't want to get 40, you know, different fucking beats from you. I don't have enough money for that. Let me limit myself, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, you know, we got about 12 records done. You know, we just sitting down talking and politicking. He loved it. You know, he said it's the hardest morning show. You know what I mean, out of his mouth. So, you know, I appreciate that coming from a legend like DJ Fresh. But I was like, man, I want to create some more records. You know what I mean? And so, you know, I'm back in the lab, about to probably knock out 10 more. And you know, we gonna round that joint off. Morning show coming soon. I got features, man. Mitchie Slick, Work Dirty, Bueno, Nino Black, Dub 20. Trying to get this verse from Styling real quick, waiting on him to tap in with me. But yeah, morning show, DJ Fresh, Cat. Streets is waiting. They hit me for it, so it's coming. Don't trip. It's coming, man.
I know you kill Eric. You know what I mean? You kill a lot of rappers. Shit.
Honestly, man. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I don't feel like I'm out working. This is just what I do. You know what I'm saying? And as of late, you know, SAC is turning up right now. You know, the city is going up. You know what I mean? And you know, these new niggas ain't playing. So you know, I don't consider myself a OG yet or a big homie yet. You know what I mean? Even though they be like, big homie, let's work. Right. I appreciate that love, but my motivation coming from these new niggas, man, the Darians and the Mac J's, man. I'm trying to keep up with them because them niggas is hot right now. So, you know, but I work every day, man. I got lab in my house. I go to SMG every day. Shouts out to Big Bro Katie. And, you know, I'm dropping 4-5 songs every day just because that's what I've been conditioned to do since I've been doing this shit. You know what I mean? I've been conditioned to drop, you know, 2-3 mixtapes a year. You know, drop an album every year. You know what I mean? Drop 3-4 videos. That's just what I've been, you know, my calisthenics require that. Otherwise, I'm going to be all bent out of shape. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be what happened to Gap, you know what I mean? And I love what I do, man. This shit keep me young. This shit keep me motivated, and I stay creating new shit. But like I said, these new niggas, man, these new niggas is hot, and they coming up, and you know. I'm not saying I'm trying to keep up with them because my record speaks for itself. Niggas know I'm gonna drop shit regardless, but just to stay current, you know what I mean, and try new shit and create new music and reach out to the little niggas, man. You gotta reach out to these dudes. You cannot pretend like these niggas don't exist, cause you gonna fuck around and they gonna be past you, and then you're gonna be like, damn, why I didn't holler at the nigga then? You know what I mean? When they was hitting you, you know what I mean? These niggas hit me, you know what I mean? And I love it. I love the fact that they doing what they doing. They making the city look good. You know what I'm saying? As far as music is concerned, and I'm just trying to stay with it, man. You know, I push. My music is gonna stay current. My music is gonna stay fresh. I stay motivating. At the same time, I motivate. You know what I mean? And you know, I just love what I do, man. You know, I don't feel like I'm out doing or out working anybody. Everybody got their pace. You know what I mean? Niggas got families. You know that. You know, niggas got jobs. Niggas got 9 to 5s that only allows them to work a certain, you know, amount of time. Me, I'm at this shit 25/8. You know what I mean? I'm not stopping. So, you know, let's get it. You know.
Yes, sir.
That's Big Bro right there. You know what I mean? You know, that's my era. I came up listening to Mob Figures. Sibo, that's Big Bro. So, you know, when Sibo presented the Mob Figures, I was like, ooh, that's wet. You know what I mean? I enjoy the whole Mob Figures movement. Shouts to AP9, Hush, you know what I mean? FedEx, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Jack, you know what I mean? Ryder J. Clyde, you know, shouts to Ryder. Cold part about that whole shit, man, is that I just talked to Jack a week before, and we was about to cut the record, you know what I'm saying? He was on his way to SAC, not literally on his way, but when he got off the phone, I'll be to SAC in a couple weeks, we're gonna cut the record. It was locked in, studio time was paid for. You know what I mean? Type shit, like we was ready to go, you know what I mean? He was actually finna be on the morning show, you know what I'm saying? And got the news, got the word, and you know that, you know, it's a cold game, man. You know what I'm saying? It's cold when your own city take you out. You know what I mean? You know, that's about as far as I'm gonna go with it. You know what I mean? we Raggio from the Dramatics, you know what I mean? Shouts to my boy Raggio, he hit me. He said, "Gat, you know, we gotta cut a record for the big homie." And we had what's her name? Ashley. She's a dope singer coming up. He had her handpicked for the hood. Raggio actually wrote the hood. And you know, we cut the record at my crib. You know, I didn't want to go to no studio because I didn't, you know, it was just my emotional state wouldn't allow me to go drop a record somewhere else. You know what I mean? I was really just in the comfort of my home when I did that record, and it came out wet, man. It's you know, I didn't want to come on some heartfelt, you know, I miss you, Jack, I'll be missing you. It was really just about being fed up with all the deaths that's been going on, you know what I mean? You know, from day one, you know, from Mac Dre, you know what I mean, to Jack to now, you know what I'm saying? And all the homies that we done lost in between, all the shit that's going on all over the world, man. You should get tired of that shit, man. You should get tired of scrolling down your news feed, seeing R.I.P., you know what I mean? You get tired of turning on TV, it's always a tribute song, man. That shit gets tiring, man. So, you know, even though Jack was inspired that record, it kind of just went broader with the whole situation. If you listen to the record, you'll see what I mean.
Yeah, I get you.
It's deep, man. It's deep.
It is.
I mean, you know.
City, at least.
I mean, you know, streets know me, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if they don't, that's cool. But when you meet me, you gonna understand why the people that do know me and respect me do. You know what I mean? And you're gonna have to follow suit. Everybody don't love me. You know what I mean? You can't expect that. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas that I fucked with in the beginning that I don't fuck with now, and that's just life. You know what I mean? But you know, it makes me who I am. You know what I mean? I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of what I've done. You know, I got love for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, the motherfuckers that know me, they know who I am. They know what I'm about. They respect me. You know what I mean? Even if they don't like me, they still respect me because I keep it thou wow at all times. You know what I mean? Even in the bad situations, we all can't win. You know what I mean? We lose sometimes too, and I still keep it thorough in. And I think that's what the people love about me and my music, you know what I mean, is that it's always, I try to keep a light side to things, but shit, we take losses too, you know what I'm saying? I ain't balling every day, shit, you know. I'll be late on the rent, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's good, you know what I mean? So, you know, they, you know, streets know what it is with Gat, you know. If not, then, you know, they missing out.
Yeah, for real.
Man, I was a good kid, man. I was actually a good kid, man. I averaged a good 3.0 until I hit my sophomore year. You know, got me some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Went crazy. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the world? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm in the hood, so you know I got my OGs, my big homies, I got my peers, you know. I was always a smart kid though, you know what I mean? I always knew that I was put on this earth to do something more than what I ended up doing. So, you know, life's tribulations, you know, put me in positions, you know, with the music. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I grew up around Bo, and I grew up right around the corner from Dowie and Marvelous, and I used to watch these cats do that thing, so I always wanted to do music. But as far as school is concerned, I just started fucking up my sophomore year. Junior year, got kicked out, went to Thurgood Marshall, only went there for a week. You know, senior, I didn't have a senior year, you know what I'm saying? Went to jail at 19, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I got my GED at, you know what I mean? At motherfucking Bruceville Road, Elk Grove, you know what I mean? That's where I got my GED, so you know.
At least you got it.
Yeah, you know, at least you got it, you know what I'm saying? You know, and then you come out, you know, oh yeah, you know, you feel like you the man, you know, nah, go back to jail, boom, you know. So I went and sat down at the branch a couple times. Never seen a pen, you know what I mean, you know, by the graces of God. But you know, it's good, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm smarter, you know, older, wiser, you know what I mean, and got a hold on my life. So, you know, I ain't mad at it. You know. You asked me that last time and it ain't changed, man. Holla at me, Hov, man. Jay-Z, what's good, man? Okay. Let's do it.
You still on the mission?
Man, I fucks with Jay-Z, man. I'm actually going to New York in motherfucking October, man. I doubt he's gonna be out there, but you know what I mean? I'm gonna pound that pavement, like where he at, you know? Straight up. Man, my whole outtake on the shit, man. This what niggas need to understand, you know what I'm saying? And not to give that nigga any more like, cause he don't deserve that type of shit. But I just need niggas to know that biting raps and selling them as your own is a no-no. Not only business-wise, but ethically and morally, you should not do that shit. Especially to niggas that really spend their money on putting their music out. You know what I mean? I'm a prime example, you know what I mean? We did one of the dopest projects on Cutthroat Solitaire, you know what I'm saying? Kill 'Em All featuring my man No Man, shouts to Gnome. And you know, that motherfucking project got life, you know what I mean? And we sell it, you know what I mean? City Hall, my distribution company, we ordering thousands, you know what I mean? We ran through the first 1,000, you know what I'm saying? They ordered another 1,000, you know what I mean? Then they ordered another 1,500. So I say that to say this. When City Hall hit me and said, Gat, there's this guy named Task1 in your city, he's biting verses, are you sure that it isn't on your album? And I say no, and then I Google the shit and seen that you took 12 bars of somebody else's shit and put them on my shit. I ran the risk of my album being shelved. I ran the risk of having to spend money on repackaging my album. I ran the risk of getting sued by the person that you stole that shit from. You know what I mean? And that's some fuck shit. You know what I mean? You don't do that shit to your city, because I know plenty of people in this city that put their music out wholeheartedly, you know what I mean, committed to this shit that you did that to. You are a bitch for that. You know what I mean? And you'll never call. I called him when the shit hit the fan, like, Task, I know you're going through some things, brother, but call me as a man. And then I found out that you bite verses. I found out you did it to me. I found out you did it to the Bear Gang. I found out you did it to so many people. My man Penny. You know, just piggybacking off the nigga with the sack, man. Me and Fingers got this dope ass album that we just knocked out on the fluke, man. It's called Fame. Acronym for all my enemies. You know what I mean? And it's totally produced by Fingers. I got some dope ass records. I really stepped out of not really stepped out of my character, because I always keep it real with what I do, but it's just the flow patterns and the format of music, you know what I mean, and just playing with different sounds and throwing my voice around a little bit, playing with the auto tune and shit like that. It was fun to make. We knocked that shit out in like 3 weeks, and it's a banging ass album. Fame on the way. Still working on Cutthroat 2. If you don't know now, Cutthroat 2 will be a double disc. And I'm reaching out to everybody. Got videos on the way, like I said. Morning show on the way. Working on this tour, man. We about to start touring in and I'm trying to hit like 10 states. I'm trying to be gone. I'm trying to be gone for 2016. So, just be on the lookout, man. We put a lot of blood, sweat, tears, and money into this shit. So that's what it is, man. Just be on the lookout, man. I ain't slowing down no time soon. It's Gat, man. And we working.